Philippine Army encounters NPA rebels in the place of IPs in Kalilangan. Based on the press release by the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Magbalante Brigade, Philippine Army, Marquestina, Iligan City, posted in Facebook that on Saturday, June 27, 2020, troops of the 4th Mechanized Infantry Battalion, Philippine Army, and the 14th Reconnaissance Company, Philippine Army, engaged elements of the New People's Army, NPA, communist terrorist group in an intense firefight in the hinterland barangay in Kalilangan, Iligan City, the place of the indigenous peoples live in time immemorial. A day after the firefight, troops recovered a cadaver believed to be an NPA member who was left behind by his retreating comrades. Also recovered was an AK-47 assault rifle with 7 magazines and ammunitions and several Molotovs or four-man's grenade and left bobby traps to inflict casualties not only the military personnel but also civilians and animals that will pass in the area. The NPA fatality was part of the group that attacked a civilian armed auxiliary, CAA, patrol based in Barangay Kalilangan on June 26, 2020, where 2 CAA members were seriously wounded. Lieutenant Colonel Domingo Dula Jr., commander of the 4th Mechanized Infantry Battalion, Philippine Army, said that the information was provided by the local residents. The troops were able to successfully conduct the pursuit operation following the harassment of the CAA patrol base. Dulay said the 2-hour firefight last Saturday also resulted to the death of PFC Private First Class C-Day Ang of 4th Mechanized Infantry Battalion and wounding of another Army personnel. Brigadier General Facundo Palafox IV, commander of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade based in Iligan City, said that the AFP will continue to go after the communist terrorists using its full might and execute its mandate to protect the people. Palafox in his statement said that I give my salute to the late PFC Ang for his ultimate sacrifice. He shall forever be remembered. I also send my deepest condolences to the bereaved family. I commended the courageous residents of Kalilangan for their timely information and encourage them to remain vigilant and report the presence of armed rebels in the area. Palafox said Palafox. The remains of the NPA member killed during the encounter was turned over to the local government of Iligan City for identification and proper disposition. Palafox said additional troops were deployed to pursue the fleeing rebels in order to ensure the safety of the indigenous people community in the same barangay. Palafox once again calling all members of the NPA to surrender and stop these senseless violent activities. He said, "You all have been deceived, but the government is willing to help rebuild your lives through the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program, ECLIP. Let us all give peace a chance and live peacefully, added Palafox. In another development, a tribal leader of the Higaonon tribe of the indigenous people in Kalilangan said some of the tribal families were evacuated to the nearby Barangay Bulag. The presence of the military in Kalilangan is still there to protect the community and prevent another round of attack by the NPAs. The evacuees IP's community is now gradually coming back to Kalilangan to harvest their agricultural products such as corn, abaca, root crops, and others for their living. However, due to the recent firefighting, the IP's community in Kalilangan is now struggling for survival. That needs the help of the government and private sector because they cannot tell their lands for another crops production due to the conflict. There were 39 families from the mountainous areas in Kalilangan who were going down and transferred their residences to Barangay Poblacion for safety purposes. They temporarily settled in a school building while constructing their new houses. With the help of the community and concerned individuals donated construction materials, they will also welcome more donations from other individuals or groups. The Barangay Council and Tribal Council are united in promoting peace by holding peace dialogues with the community